At the time of posting this video, it's been a year since I first started this conglomerate of fuckery that we call my channel. And for that anniversary, I decided why not be a selfish piece of shit and talk about myself for the coming 10 to 20 minutes. I'm gonna talk about how I got into YouTube in the first place. It all started when I was a young boy. It was 2019 and my father decided, hey, you know, it's time to give him his own laptop. And that's exactly what he did. He gave me a laptop from 2009. So when I got that PC, my father showed me a couple of cool things on it. And one of the things he showed me was video editing. So he showed me from back then it was the Microsoft video editing or whatever it was called. Something with Microsoft Video. Or maybe it was just called Video Editor or something. It was a base video editor that was already in the PC itself. I had discovered that video editor myself, and I decided, hey, I should go edit some videos, but I did not have any footage, so I decided to make some horrible slideshow content. I even once made a trailer for a movie that I was gonna make. I wanted to make a movie once, and I made a trailer for it. I might show you a little bit right now. You don't look very impressed, you look rather depressed. So I came into contact with video editing, which later became my passion. As you can see, it's something that I really like to do. So yeah, that's how I came into contact with video editing. And that mixes very well with what else I came in contact with. Because I came into contact with YouTube. Now, when I first started watching YouTube, it was a world that was open for me. Like, everything you could wish for was there. I was so confused. I didn't know what was there. So after a while, the algorithm started to sense what kind of content I really liked. So it started to show me this one YouTuber called Unspeakable. Now, Unspeakable is a relatively big YouTuber nowadays. And he has like Mr. Beast type content going on, or at least at the time I was watching that. So I was really impressed with what Unspeakable did. And I wanted to do that too. But I was also a very realistic 11-year-old at the time, so I knew that that probably wouldn't happen, that I probably wouldn't be able to do that because, you know, he puts like thousands of bucks into making videos, and I have nowhere near that money, especially back then. I had like $100 in my piggy bank. Yeah, that's about the amount of money I had, so I couldn't make a good video with that. So I scratched the idea completely. After a while of talking to friends about YouTube, someone suggested animation, that I should watch certain animation YouTubers. And a part of the animations I came across were Afton Family animations. And if you don't know what that is, those are animations about certain characters from the well-known game Five Nights at Freddy's. And when the algorithm sees Five Nights at Freddy's, the algorithm basically sees Markiplier. My first Markiplier video I watched, I don't remember which one it was, I think it was the original Five Nights at Freddy's one. I didn't like watching his videos at all because he was a very loud and screamy person in the videos I watched. So I really disliked him until I stopped disliking him, and then I liked him. So from there I got into Five Nights at Freddy's, I got into the concept of YouTube a lot more. And then my father and I brainstorming, and we came across a great idea for me. Why not get me a PC? Because my laptop that I talked about earlier is once more from 2009. That thing was falling apart at the seams. I hope I can find a picture somewhere, but it was falling apart. Literally, the power button was hanging by its thread. I'm not even kidding. It was hanging by its thread. It needed an upgrade. It needed one. The processor within it could, like, if I wanted to play a game on a website, like Friday Night Funkin', you know that game maybe because it was very popular in 2020. Friday Night Funkin', I tried to run it. It ran at a steady 5 FPS. Not even kidding. 5 FPS on Friday Night Funkin'. That's depressing. Yeah? So we got myself a new PC. I got myself a Lenovo, which is the PC I have right now. It's right here below me on my right. I think you might see it on the left, but it's on the right here below me. and it still works pretty well. It had a Ryzen 7 in it. It had a built-in state-of-the-art AMD Radeon graphics card. With a great PC comes great new opportunities, because I saw that I can now actually make YouTube videos. I could record Let's Plays like Markiplier is doing. And I knew this because I started playing games on the PC, and it actually ran games. It ran Minecraft. It ran the Five Nights at Freddy's games. It ran Friday Night Funkin'. It ran, Terraria. It ran Terraria. It ran it. I was amazed. Whoa. I can now actually make videos that I want to make, and I can post them on YouTube. So after a while of fantasizing about that, I decided I'm going to tell my father. I'm going to confess to my father. So I sat down. We were in the car. I remember we were in the car. I was next to him. I said, Dad, I think I want to be a YouTuber. And he looked at me and he said, son, that's the gayest shit I've ever heard. No, he was very supportive about it. He asked me why, and he asked me what I wanted to do with it, and he was interested. It wasn't interrogation. He was very interested in what I wanted to do. And then he said something painful. He said, you're going to have to convince your mother, though. So I had to convince my mother to allow me to have a YouTube channel, because my mother does not like my face on the internet. I actually had to ask for permission to record these videos as well, because if I would have done it without her knowledge, she would have slaughtered me. So, figuratively. But in that same car ride, my father suggested we get some supplies. I got speakers, I got a webcam, which is the same one I use today, and he gave me his microphone. Now, this wasn't really meant for YouTube. It was more so meant to just like play with Snuzzle, for example. If I want to play online with Snuzzle, then I can use my microphone. If you don't know who Snuzzle is, then you haven't watched my channel for long enough. With those supplies in hand, I decided, you know what? Before I ask my mother, before I go and do this whole initiative to try to be a YouTuber, let's see if I actually want to be a YouTuber. So I actually recorded my first video, and this was in October 2022 that I recorded my first video. And that video was on Five Nights at... No. Yeah, it was a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, The Joy of Creation. That was my first video. And I haven't been able to find that video, so I can't show you, sadly. But I have recorded that video, and I had edited it. And it was a fun process. I liked making videos. So I decided, you know what? I am going to tell my mother. My mother did not agree. She did not want me to have a channel. So I thought, okay, I'm going to prove to her that I can actually do it. So I started making more videos. My first batch of videos, which included Minecraft, let's see, Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's. I also recorded at that time. A Borderlands video, I believe. A video with Snuzzle I recorded. I recorded those with the idea of showing my mother and my father what I actually wanted to do, and to convince them to let me have that channel. I also made a PowerPoint presentation. I'm not kidding. I made a PowerPoint presentation. I might be able to show you a few slides of that. I made a PowerPoint presentation like it was my final fucking thesis. I had to make that PowerPoint presentation to convince them that I am capable of doing this. And, they weren't convinced. My world shattered. My penis shrunk. My testosterone not even there anymore. I was in an all-time low. Okay, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but I wasn't happy with them for about a month. We had a new deal. We were gonna make a new deal. If I do certain things at school, if I do certain things at school correctly, I can have that channel. Or at least my mother would think about letting me have that channel. So I decided to make more videos, so that if I get my channel, I can post them immediately, and then I'd immediately have some videos to my name. Half a year later, I finished my my year. That was the 3rd year of high school, I believe. So, what was that? 10th grade? 10th grade, I think. No, 9th grade. It was 9th grade. Yeah, schools work differently in the Netherlands. I'm sorry for the confusion. 9th grade, end of it. I was like, okay, can I now have it? It's summer vacation. I can make videos during that summer vacation, and it's gonna be peak. My parents were not convinced. End of 2023, beginning 2024, I asked again, and they were not convinced. Then I finished 10th grade. Yeah, 10th grade? 10th grade, probably. I didn't even ask this time. They just sat me down. My mother sat me down and said, you know what? You can have your channel. I have a few rules for you, but you can have your channel. And I was ecstatic. I was really happy because I could now post videos. So I was thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna post? I already bought Subnautica on discount. So why not try? And at that point, we got... Yo, what's up, my name is Chaos, so welcome to Subnautica. My first YouTube video on the 12th of July, which is today. Last year. I have been teasing you guys by telling you that I had made a couple of videos beforehand. So I'm going to roll a few of those clips right now. I'm not going to roll entire videos. I'm not going to give out the entire video either. But I'll give you clips from that video. So here it is. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, too bad. I know. I mean, whoa. No wonder. Easy. What the fuck? God damn it, Fredbear. You're a real sack of shit, you know that? He's here. No, no he's not. No he's not, because he's trying to confuse me. Ooh. Over here. Ooh. Yeah! Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3, 1, 2. And that was me in 2022 and 2023, beginning of 2023, end of 2022. That was me. And, well, I mean, you could probably hear it in the voice and in the eye movements and my facial features. I haven't changed much when it comes to my looks since then. So, yeah. Oh, this is so much cooler. Why haven't I been doing this more? It's like a podcast. Oh my god, I'm a genius. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.